What up, y'all, man? It's your boy, Sisters of Suicide, Age 29, back with another video. Y'all already know the freaking vibes. Make sure you smash that like button when you come in. Oh, man. We are back. Hey, you know what time it is, man. Okay, so King of Consciousness, Dr. Umar Johnson is going to explain to us why the taxes and the power is not on, okay? See that, right? Okay. He's about to explain to us. I want y'all to get ready. I want y'all to have your ears open and your pencil and pad ready so y'all can see why the hell the taxes and the power are not on and paid. Hell no.
Number one, I was born to do this work, so I'm going to die with the boots on. That's just how that goes. The second part of this, and I'm glad you brought it up, for my supporters. And I want to be clear because there's a lot of people listening tonight, but my message is only to the supporters. And you're not a supporter if you're not a donor. Those two words are synonymous with each other. Donors support and supporters donate. So that's the...
Y'all hear that shit? Hell no. Homie said, this is for my supporters. And only my supporters donate. And so your donate is synonymous with supporters. Come on, player. Come on, player. You just want some more money, man. Okay? Umar, stop it, man. Stop it, Umar. Just stop it, player. Stop it. Hell no. Let's keep going, man.
Only people I'm speaking to. And I say that, Minister Hashim, because when we have these conversations and when I do these different interviews on different platforms, you'll have people call up who don't donate or don't support and want questions answered when they never even contributed to the campaign. So I'm making all...
So in order for you to question Dr. Umar, you have to donate your money. And if you don't donate your money, he doesn't feel like you could ask him anything or critique him on anything if you have not donated. Now, if you believe that, if you believe it or don't believe it, please let me know in the comment section. That's what I meant to say. If you rock with that or you don't rock with that, let me know in the comment section. That shit hilarious to me, though. That's hilarious, man.
The haters aware right now that I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to folks such as yourself who support the work. Here's the story on the taxes. Number one, when we purchased the building, 7 days before the Honorable Frederick Douglass's 201st birthday, February the 7th, 2019, the white attorney who did my closing neglected to tell me that I had 2 weeks to apply and secure tax exemption from Newcastle County, because Wilmington is in Newcastle County, Delaware, okay, and also the city of Wilmington. So there's a city tax that you pay, and there's a county tax that you pay. Delaware doesn't have a state tax. Once I bought the school, I contacted the city and the county. I said, hey, we are not-for-profit entity, okay? I want to apply for tax exemption. They told me that you were supposed to have done this within 14 days from the date of your purchase. How in the hell was I supposed to know I had 2 weeks to get tax exemption? So I reached out to the white attorney who did the closing, and I asked him, why didn't you tell me I had 2 weeks to get the tax exemption? Don't you think that's something I should know as a client paying for your service? He never answered the question. You know?
Look, I ain't saying it ain't true. I'm just saying it's funny that he's saying this all now because people on his ass. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying, why you wait this long to tell us what really happened? Hell no. The white man, tricked me out of this money. Now we got to pay the money because the white man tricked me. Well, the white man didn't tell me will all have to be done to the school. So, it's the white man's fault. It ain't my fault. Even though I'm the one who purchased the school, why I wasn't prepared to ask all the right questions. Why I have my attorney right there to ask all the right questions. Something's going on with this. It's the white man's fault. Hell no.
What that tells me, he did it on purpose. I believe he was jealous that a young black man walked into his office, you follow me, and wrote a check in that amount of money, and I'm not a drug dealer. Those white folks looked at me like I was crazy when I pulled that check out. They're like, wait a minute, who is this guy? So I think they then went to the internet, found out who I was, and became upset that they even accepted me as a client in the first place. So,
man, y'all hear this bullshit? Yo, the roof is falling down. Now he gotta find any old way. He gotta find any old way. That's crazy. He gotta find any old way. So now he gonna blame the white man. And now he gonna say, oh, you know what? They just jealous because it was a black man with a lot of money that wrote that check, you know what I'm saying? So what I think would happen, that's what he said. What I think would happen is they went online to find out who I was and couldn't believe what they found. This boy funny as hell. Hell no.
I believe the attorney deliberately sabotaged me because on a certain level, he felt some type of way that a young black man could produce this type of money for a school, okay, and not a nightclub. Because, we love to buy nightclubs. He produced this type of money for a school without no white backing, no loan from the bank, straight cash because of the love of the people. So that's number one. The attorney that did my closing sabotaged us. Now let's do it number two.
All right, so that's number one. The attorney sabotaged him, set him up because, a young black man got a lot of money and whatnot and all the whatnots. They couldn't believe he had all that money. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this story, man. I can't believe this shit. Let's keep going, man.
CMG was a tax-exempt organization under the IRS. But there's only one problem. The IRS never served notice that we had been approved for tax exemption. So guess what I'm thinking? They sabotaged us too. They couldn't refuse. So now is the white man, right? It's the white man. The white attorney tricked him, right? The white attorney tricked him. And now the IRS is in on it. The IRS is in on it with the attorneys because the black man had a lot of money. Yeah, okay. What was the tax exemption? So they simply said, we're not going to let him know that he got the tax exemption. We find out about the tax exemption after chasing down the IRS officer responsible for FDMG's tax exempt application. We was calling him, emailing him, both me and my accountant, professional accountant, working on this with me. And then we come to find out later that the IRS withdrew FDMG's tax exemption before they even told us we had a tax exemption. So that's setup number two. So where are we right now? Right now,
man, these stories make absolutely no goddamn sense. These stories makes absolutely no goddamn sense. No accountability. Where's the accountability at? How you doing all this stuff? How you saying and doing all of this stuff? And now all of a sudden you want to come out with these stories. You been knew these stories, right? Or you just made it up? You probably just made this up. This shit is hilarious, man. Let's keep going.
We are in the process of applying to reinstate the tax exemption. And the reason we're in the process of reinstating the tax exemption, Brother Hashim, is because the taxes on that school, that campus, that 4-building campus, is over $150,000 per year. We owe, and I'm pulling from memory right now, on the Frederick Douglass building for the city of Wilmington, we owe about $50,000. For the Marcus Garvey building for the city of Wilmington, we owe about $20,000. That's just for the city of Wilmington. For the county, it's even more. For both buildings together for the county, we owe about $95,000. Altogether, you're dealing with more than $150,000, $160,000 per year. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. So my accountant right now is working as fast as he can. I just met with him the day before yesterday to try to get that application in and get it approved, because the last time we did it...
Yo, this dude is hilarious, man. So now, over $150,000-$60,000 in taxes, and they can't afford it. And so now he got his attorney on the job again. Allegedly on the job again. They tried it before, but they got tricked by the white man and his system and IRS and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got tricked. And now we got to try to do it again, y'all. They trying to sabotage us, man. Yeah.
They gave us the runaround, and when they finally approved it, never even told us we had it. So the proper paperwork was not being filed because...
Hold on. So they did approve it, but they didn't tell them that it was approved. I'm not saying it's a lie. I'm just saying it sounds funny as hell.
We was waiting for an approval letter that we never got. So where are we right now on the $150,000 taxes that we owe? I have an agreement with Newcastle County that I just made last week, and I have to mail them a $25,000 down payment check on back taxes that we shouldn't owe had we not been sabotaged by both the closing attorney and the IRS. So we entered into agreement with Newcastle County, $25,000 down. We're going to have to pay about $10,000 a month to satisfy the bill before the next bill comes around, which I believe is July of 2020. With the city of Wilmington, we did the same thing. We're about to do a tax agreement with Wilmington where we're going to put $10,000 down. And again, we have to pay off the balance of that before the next tax bill comes out in July. So we're basically going to be paying almost $20,000 a month in order to satisfy a bill that we should not even owe. I'm saying that to the donors to let them know that if you've been donating 20, you need to donate 40. If you've been donating 50, you need to donate 100, because the city of Wilmington, Minister Hashim, has been targeted for gentrification.
He always hit the donors with that. If you donate 5, you need to donate 10. You donate 20, you need to donate 40. You donate 50, you need to donate 100. He always do this. This is right on time. And all you people who feel sorry for him, this is part of his tricks and his scamming, man. This is hilarious. Hell no. You need to if you donate 20, you need to donate 40. You donate 60, you need to donate 80. 102. If you donate 100, you need to donate 200. Yo, y'all don't get tired of this shit, man? They sabotaged us. The IRS and the attorney sabotaged us. That's why we owe this money. That's why we owe it, because they sabotaged us. Yo, this shit hilarious, man.
It's been targeted for gentrification. And what do they do to get rid of black folks who own property in places that have already been identified as a ethnic cleansing zone? They raise your taxes. So they're trying to price us out of FDMG, because I was told by several brothers and sisters on the ground in Wilmington that there's certain white folk who are extremely upset that we purchased that building, because they were just about to purchase it and they did not know that Dr. Umar was in the pipeline. So they're angry because I am blocking.
Oh my God. Y'all hear this? Man, this stuff need to be on Netflix, man. This shit need to be on Netflix, man. This is crazy. This man is wilding out. Hell no.
Their ethnic cleansing agenda. And by ethnic cleansing, that's just the real word for gentrification. So there's people who don't want us there. But we're going to remain there because that's where the Most High and the ancestors put us, and we're going to stay there and finish the job. But we're talking big money here. We're talking very big money. Now, here's the other piece. Let me give you this piece. Let me say this and then I'll shut up. before we can enter into an agreement with the city of Wilmington.
This man said the ancestors and the Most High put us there, so we got to stay there. Mama Oshun, hell no.
I have to first satisfy the utility bill. The reason the utility bill has not been paid is because there is some inconsistency on the different meters that they have going to the school. So, for example, there's 2 school buildings, right? 4 buildings total. We have the Honorable Frederick Douglass School Building. That's the large building, almost 20 classrooms, extremely large modern gymnasium. We have the Honorable Marcus Garvey Building. That's the smaller school right across the street on E5 Tunde Avenue, which is what I renamed that street of 17th Street, E5 Tunde Avenue.
Oh,
so the
God.
Honorable Marcus Garvey Building stares out across the street at the Honorable Frederick Douglass Building. So the Garvey Building has about 12 classrooms.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Get to
computer
it.
Room, lab. Both schools are beautiful, brother. Whenever you're ready to come down, I'll give you a personal walkthrough. The school is, when you see it, you're going to say, my goodness, because these are modern schools. This was a charter school, black charter school, that lost its charter, okay, and the school was renovated and built basically from the ground up. They took old buildings and they renovated those buildings into a modern school. So we're only the second business to occupy this property. The problem is that the building was not secured well, and so Mike, and Tay and Ray and them got in there and
So Mike, Tay, and Ray and them. That's how. Look how he talk. Look how he talk, man. Come on, man. Look how he talk, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Mike, Tay, and them, Ray and them went in there and stole. Come on, man. It got different meters, y'all. So the reason they can't pay, the reason he can't pay the power bill because the different meters is going crazy. Come on, man. They can't find out the different meters. Come on, man. Let's listen to this shit, man.
stripped it of all the copper and the piping and things like that. Had that never happened, that school would have been moving ready. We would be having class already because when they left the school, it was in 100% brand new working order. The school was only about 4 or 5 years old. So we literally have a gift. We have really been blessed and we can hold on to this opportunity. But getting back to my point, the reason the utilities had not been paid is because we have to get clarity on the meters to make sure we're not being overcharged. Because there's 2 schools, right? 4 buildings, but there's 5 different bills. So whenever I get the utilities, I don't get 1 bill. I get a bill for 5 different meters, but there's only 4 buildings. So later this week, I have to go out there and meet the city of Wilmington's engineers so they can trace the meters to the appropriate buildings to make sure I'm not being overcharged. There's also the fire water line in case...
What? So there's 4 buildings, 5 meters. We got to make sure we're not being overcharged, y'all. Man, this shit is hilarious, man. Hell no.
Of a fire emergency. I'm being charged for those lines, which have to be repaired. So I was told by a customer service rep from the city of Wilmington that you might not be responsible for paying the fire water charge because your fire lines have been vandalized and need to be repaired. I was going to pay the bill up front and say, you know what, just pay it. And I was advised by the city, don't pay this. You don't have money to give away. You need that money for your school, brother. Don't.
Y'all believe that? The city official told him, don't pay that. You need the money for your school, brother. You don't have money just to give away. Man, y'all believe that bullshit? Get out of here, man. I know y'all don't believe that. I know y'all. Hey, the school official, hey, man, you need that money for your school, brother. You don't got money to give away. Get out of here, man. He's scared to meet with the damn city officials. We heard the video from my man Ja Rules. We heard the video. Come on, man. Hell no.
Pay this. Let the engineers come out. Let's trace the lines. Let's assess the fire line. And then after you do all that, then pay the bill. In other words, if you're not responsible for some of these charges, don't pay for them because it'll take you forever to get your money back. Let's investigate, find out if you're not responsible. If you're not, we can take those charges off the bill, and then you can go ahead and pay it off. So the reason there's been no payment on the city utilities is because they're under investigation. And the reason there's been no tax payment on the city is because when the city does a tax agreement with you for Wilmington, they have to include all bills that you owe. I don't want the utilities included in the payment arrangement with the city of Wilmington because we can afford to pay those utilities off, you see. So that's what we're doing. So when you see these haters doing their little investigations and reports on Dr. Umar, last time I checked, Minister Hashim, they said I spent all the money. There would be no school. I thought that was the lie. There would be. So how did you go from there will be no school, then they went to he's lying, he don't own the school, and now they act he got to pay taxes, and because he ain't paying taxes, they going to take the school. First of all, my school is not in default. They don't even start looking at you being into tax default until the next tax year because they give you the whole year to pay off the current taxes. So these Negroes running around talking about them, he going to lose the school, it's going to be up for share. They a goddamn lie. My school ain't on no list to be sold by nobody. Pure nonsense. Jealous, envious Negroes who don't want to see this happen because they didn't have the guts and the vision and the fortitude to build an institution to save our people. Brother, we moving forward and we will be victorious.
He always got to end it with some goddamn speech like that. And we will be victorious. That boy know damn well he ain't gonna be able to pay them taxes off. And next year, when they drop them taxes again, your ass is in trouble. You gonna be in the goddamn negative, and they gonna be coming to get your ass. Next year, August 2020, is going down. Okay? It's going down when they drop it next July. It's going down. We will be victorious. Haters, man. Okay? Haters. We can't pay the bill because the meters, man. You know what I'm saying? And we behind the tax because they set us up. They set us up. They set us up. The IRS set us up. The attorney set us up. Come on, man. This is crazy, man.
Let me say this. Akbar, I want to turn it over to you in a few seconds, and Sister Yah and our National Minister of Education. But I want to say this. The reason I brought Brother Johnson on, because I really know what he's up against. And when I read his book, I'll never forget reading his book, Academic Holocaust. When I went to the forward, the first thing I read in your forward of your book was about Carter G. Woodson and the miseducation of the Negro. And the miseducation of the Negro is serious because when we're dealing with what you're dealing with now, we build a school here in Atlanta that Brother Akbar and a lot of the brothers on the phone have been to and been watching over the years. And we spent $12 million on one building. We just got a $7 million grant to expand on the second building. And we need, and we're raising, and almost got it raised.
That's it. I'm done with this video, man. But yeah, man, basically he blaming the attorney, blaming the IRS, blaming the meters, and blaming he blaming every damn thing. We will be victorious. Yo, I mean, y'all got a lot of taxes to pay, y'all. So all the donators, you better hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better start paying double the money y'all been paying, man. This shit's hilarious. I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Suicide Age 29. Talk to your soul mirror, the balance keeper. No one safe, poking the people. Sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang. Lee love the ladies. Lady loves Lee. And ladies, you are definitely lovely. Don't chase the light. Let the light chase you. I'm out of here, man. Hell no.